and welcome to All Creator Tools. I am your host Colsey, and today we're going to be talking about planning, about setting goals, and about how best to achieve those. Create goals that are manageable, achievable, doable for you. Setting goals is super important to your productivity, to your growth, to your future of your content creation. Now, whether that means that you're pursuing it in a career stance or you're just doing this as a hobby, if you want to grow, if you want to make changes, you want to do exciting content, do new things and try and mix things up a bit, being able to plan and set out goals is important for that. I'm going to use myself as an example and give you my own personal experience with planning, with setting goals and things like that. Now, I am a content creator full-time. I do this full-time, and I say full-time, it's a bit of a mix-up. I am like a full-time dad to my kids as well. I am also creating content here on the All Creator Tools channel. I also have my very own YouTube channel, which I create content for on a regular basis. Like I do like 3 videos a week and a stream a week, and I try and work on shorts and other social media and things as well, right? There's a lot to manage, right? So being able to balance like work, life, being able to set realistic goals is important. If your main goal is say growth, let's just say growth is the goal that you're setting right now for yourself. So say you want to reach, you know, the next milestone of subscribers or followers or whatever it is. You want to make sure that you set a goal that is achievable. Now, while it'd be lovely if we could all turn around and say, my goal is 1 million subscribers or, you know, 1 million followers. Yes, that might be achievable for some people, but depending on where you're at, you know, if you're at 999,000 followers already, that might be an achievable goal for you. But for others, like me, smaller creators, that's not a goal that is realistic. It's not achievable, at least in the near future. It's good to have like those sort of big goals in mind for the future. I praise the dedication and the commitment and the hope that you're going to reach those. I would love to reach those myself. But a goal, something you set for yourself, a goal that you set for yourself currently should be a little bit more realistic. We're looking about taking small steps here. That's the best way to do it. Once you achieve a goal like that, it gives you that motivation to then continue on to the next goal rather than just looking at a goal that's super far away and going, oh, will I ever make that? Let's say you started your streaming and you want to get to say 100 followers. That is a realistic goal. That's a goal that you can set and you can work towards. Now, it's important that when you set a goal, to set a goal with a plan in mind, right? You can't just say, I want that, that's what I'm aiming for, and then not plan for it. The next step, you want to plan how you're going to do that. Now, for something like gaining followers and subscribers, generally it's fairly easy in what the plan is. The plan is you need to create content. And you need to create it regularly and you need to be working on content because the content is what people are coming for. So the content needs to go out, whether it be streams or videos or whatever, in order for you to reach that goal. Again, very simple plan, very simple goal. I'm trying to boil this down to the base elements of this, right? Now, another thing that's quite important is to set sort of a time scale for that. Again, we want to be realistic with it. You can't say, I want to achieve this in the next week if it's just unrealistic for that to happen. You want to set the goal being achievable within a reasonable time frame. So let's say in the next month you want to gain these subscribers, these followers, whatever it is. If that's a reasonable, you know, goal, as long as you're not setting too high of a goal in the first place, you want to set it for say the next month. That makes it a more measurable goal for you to achieve. You can plan better if you know the timescale you have to plan for. For example, you're planning to create your content, whether that be videos or streams, and you want to know how many videos, how many streams you're able to do. Well, because you set that time period, you are then able to look at, you know, the rest of your life, what's going on in that next month or so, and you're able to then plan, I can put content out on this day, I can stream this day, and you're able to do that. It makes it more measurable. I feel like it's important, right? I know that sometimes you can be a little bit sporadic, a little bit more motivated at times than you are others to create your content, to stream, whatever it is. And I also know very well that life throws things in the way sometimes. That's okay, right? That's okay. It happens to the best of us, happens to the biggest and the smallest of creators, okay? And sometimes you might not achieve these goals for whatever reason. You know, you get sick and you're not able to stream, or, you know, whatever the reason is. Work's really busy and you've got to do extra shifts. That's okay. It's okay to not achieve those goals, but making them more manageable and more realistic means that at least if you don't achieve it, you can be like, you know what, we'll get it next month. We'll carry on and we'll get it next month. If you set yourself too high of a goal and then, you know, things pop up that interrupt what you're planning and what you're able to do, it's easy to then be demotivated and look at it and go, oh, it's just, I'm never going to reach 1 million, you know, it's not going to happen. Whereas if we make them realistic, that's an important thing to do. It means that you can keep yourself motivated to carry on creating your content and working towards an achievable goal. The goal I mentioned is a very simple goal, but you can have whatever goal you want. Maybe your goal is to work with a brand or do a sponsorship or something like that. Again, it's a different kind of goal, but I think it's a realistic goal, right? If you set out, even as a small creator, I know very well that sponsorships and brand deals and stuff like that is out there, okay? It is out there and it is available for you. You don't have to just be a huge creator in order to get sponsorships. Now, yes, you're probably not going to be able to go to the huge brands, but look for something that's something you're interested in, and you can reach out and you can contact them, and sometimes they'll offer you a sponsorship, they'll offer you a free product or something like that. And again, part of the planning process in that is, how am I going to achieve that goal? I have to reach out, I have to write this email, I have to contact them via social media, I have to record a video of my idea that I'm pitching to them. Again, that's all part of the planning process, which is important to making a goal realistic, because you know how you're going to get there. If you just set the goal but have no plan, how is the goal going to be achieved? Now, a good little method for this is the SMART goal planning system. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So a lot of those things I have already talked about. So specific is the goal itself. Measurable is how you're able to measure that. So for example, with the subscribers and followers, it's easily measurable because you can actually see the statistics and the numbers, right? Setting a goal like, you know, a vague goal that is, you know, create a great brand image. Now, while I agree that is a good thing, it's hard to measure that, right? It's very difficult to measure that because it is just a, how are people seeing me, and do people understand my brand? And when they see, you know, the logo or the colors or whatever, do they know it's me? It's difficult to measure. That goal then is a little bit harder to do, a little bit harder to judge. It is something that you should be working towards, don't get me wrong, your brand image and your channel image. Yes, but it's hard to measure, which makes it a difficult goal to set. Achievable. Is this goal achievable for you? Again, setting the 1 million subscriber, while a great goal to aim for, don't get me wrong, is it achievable? If you're at 1,000 subscribers, again, I'm talking YouTube, Twitch, whatever it is, followers, subscribers, 1 million's a long way off. People can make that, and you could make that very quickly. Things happen, things take off, videos, content does really well, you go viral, 1 million, fine, easy. But is it realistically achievable at this point? That's what you got to think about when you set your goal. Relevant. Again, is it relevant to what you're doing? If suddenly you're setting a goal that has really nothing to do with your content creation, it's not what you're aiming for. It's not a relevant goal. Again, relevance feels kind of easy to explain, but it's important to think, is this a relevant thing to what I'm doing? Is it going to help me improve? Is it going to be a growth step for me? Is it going to be based around what I'm doing? And time bound. Again, like I said, you want to set a time, not limit, but a time scale that you're aiming to achieve this goal in. It makes it easier to measure. It makes it easier to plan. It's necessary to make a really good goal. Now, this is called the SMART system. Now, I have heard of this before. It has recently been brought back up to me, but I remember doing something like this at school in, like, I think it was business studies. In business studies, this was a similar thing. Again, in a business, same as you are with a content creator, if you want to think of it as a business, it can be a business. You can earn money from it. It can be a career. I guess it relates to my business studies class in that way, but I remember in that, you're talking about businesses, you're talking about goals. It's the same system. You set a goal in a business the same way. You know, you set a goal. Is it achievable? Is it measurable? What's the time limit? Is it relevant? Again, these things all apply. And again, content creation is kind of a business, right? If you're doing this in order to earn money or to grow or do sponsorships or whatever you're doing, in a way, it's a business, right? It works in a similar way, especially in terms of goal planning. We here at All Creator Tools actually have created a planner that you can get. If you want to go to the link in the description, you can also use my discount code, and then you can download a planner that we have created for you, which makes it super easy for you to plan out and set these specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals for yourself and help to have that plan set and done. So if you want to grab that, like I said, link is in the description. It is $4.99. So if you want to check that out, go and take a look, and don't forget to use the discount code. So I hope that has helped you. I hope that has given you some ideas in how you're going to plan to set your goals for yourself, for your content, for your channel. Don't forget, you can actually check out our newsletter and sign up for our newsletter so you can get even more tips and tricks from us. If you check the link down in the description, you'll be able to join that newsletter. But thank you guys for watching. I really hope this has been useful for you. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have enjoyed the video, it helps us out massively over here at All Creator Tools, and we hope to bring you more tools and advice in future. So please do go and do that. Anyway, thank you everyone, and remember to always have fun creating.